Hello friends, good evening. Today we'll discuss the tabular mapping of sections of the Income Tax Act 2025 vis-a-vis the Income Tax Act 1961. That short title, extent and commencement. That is section number 1. That was still parallel. Same section was there in Income Tax Act 1961 1 and definition 2, definition tax year 3 and 4 in 4 charge of income tax section number 4. Both the section number in both the act is same for the charge of the income tax. Section 5, that is related to the scope of total income in page number section number 5, that is the same. And residence in India, section number 6, which is also same on income deemed to be received or dividend deemed to be the income in the tax year 7 and 8. Now income deemed to be received or dividend deemed to be income in the tax year. Is also changed in the bifurcated into section, that is 7 and 8. Earlier it was only section number 7. Income on receipt of the capital receipt of stocks in trade by specified person from a specified entity. Now it is turned to the section number 8, and earlier it was section number 9b. So what is the government is doing, that they are merging and trying to reducing the number of section that is already existing in income tax 1961, and in the current tax law, that is income tax of 2025, number of sections has been reduced for the ease of reference. Section number 9, that is the reduced schedule 1, that income deemed to or accrue or arise in India. Page number 33, it is earlier it was in two sections, 9 or 9a, or apportionment of income between spouses governed by Portuguese Civil Code. Earlier it was governed by section 5a. Now it will be governed and mentioned in section 10 of Income Tax Act 2025. Chapters 2, income which do not form part of the total income. Income not to be included in the total income. Income not included in total income. Section 43. Subsection. Now it is mentioned in section number 11. Earlier it was section number 10. Income not to be included in total income of the political parties and electoral trust. Income not included in total income of the political parties and electoral trust. Earlier it was governed by section 13a, 13b, and now it is turned to be the section number 12 or 12 with schedule 7. A chapter computation of total income, head of income, that is now section number 13 and 14, income not forming part of total income and expenditure in relation to such income. Section number 14a, salaries, section 15, income from salary. Earlier it was section number 17, now it is 16. Perquisite 17, earlier it was 17, now it is also 17. Profits in lieu of salary, section number 17. Earlier, now it is turned to be 18. And definition deductions from salary, section 10, subsection 10 or 10, section 10, subsection 10 AA, section 10, 10b, 10c, section 16. Now it is deductions from salary has been now merged in one section, that is section number 19. Income from house property. Income from house property, determination of annual value, section 23. Income from house property 22, and a determination of annual value. Earlier it was in the two sections, that is 23 and 27. Now it is turned to be in section 21. Deduction from income from house property, section 24 and 25 was governed, and now it is turned to be in 22, section 22. Arrears of rent and unrealized rent received subsequently. Section 25, section 25a, section 23, property owned by co-owners. section 26. Now it is going to be 24. Interpretation, section number 27, and now it is going to be 25. Profit and gains of business or profession. Income under the profit and gains of business or profession. 28. Now it is 26. For manner of computing profit and gains of business or professions. So 29. Now it is 27. So in this way we find out that the number of section is going to be reduced from earlier mentioned section number mentioned in Income Tax Act 1961. Now in Income Tax Act 2025 the number of sections and their order has been reduced, and the total number of sections mentioned in Income Tax Act 2025 has been reduced because of the complexity and lots of the number. I think more than 800 sections was mentioned in the earlier Income Tax Act 1961. So this has been done for ease of reference for the taxpayers, so that they can easily refer any section and compute their liability. But there would remain the what you say, the interpretational issues, because some of the definitions are not clear in the act. So what we used to use the interpretation for the earlier Income Tax 1961. We have to use the reference and case laws that has already used in the last 6 decades, because of the which is going to help us in the interpretation issues. This is not the first time that we are using the interpretation issues, and in every law there is an issue of interpretations. So that's why cases are pending with the tribunals, courts and high courts. So that is why we are in a position that we can use the earlier case laws and Income Tax Act for ease of reference. So if you require, you can directly jump into the sections, starting from the section. So it would be very easy for us. All these are the schedules mentioned in the Income Tax Act 2025. So suppose earlier there was section number 10. There was a number of exemptions were mentioned in the section 10, and which is being used for the purpose of exemptions given to the particular caste, societies, or particular portion or particular income that is being used for a particular income of the society. So specific, income earned in the Jammu and Kashmir, that is out of the scope of the income, so it will not be taxable at that part of income, because the earlier the Sikkim was not part of the India. That's why it's not falling under the incomes. Now that has been declared is the part of the India as a state. So now the income earned in the Sikkim is also taxable in India. So all these definitions and details you could be able to learn in the table. That would be find very much comfortable, that you can use it for the purpose of any operationals activities. That things are very flexible, that you can change it and modify it. But now you can say that number of section has been reduced, so it will become very easy for the ease of reference. So suppose if you are talking about any particular definition, that now the act has been started with the term definition accountant. Accountants shall have the same meaning as is assigned to it in section 515 subsection 3 clause B, meaning thereby that accountant which is mentioned is and assigned in section 515 subsection 3 clause B will be the accountant. Additional commissioner. Who would be the additional commissioner for the purpose of income tax Act 2025? Means a person appointed to be an additional commissioner of income tax under section 237 subsection 1. And additional commissioner means a person appointed with the additional commissioner, additional director, director of income tax under section 237 subsection 1. Advance tax means the advance tax payable as per the chapter 19C. Agriculture income means any rent or revenue derived from bad land which is situated in India and used for agriculture purposes. Any income derived from such land by agriculture, performance by cultivator or receiver of rent in kind of any process ordinarily employed by the cultivator or receiver of the rent in kind to render the produce raised or received by him fit to be taken to the market. Sale by the cultivator or the receiver of the rent in kind of the produce raised or received by him in respect of which the no process has been performed other than the process of nature described in item number 2. Income derived from any building owned or occupied by the receiver of the rent or revenue of any such land occupied by the cultivator or the receiver of the rent in kind of any such land with respect to which the produce of which any process mentioned in the subclause B2 or 3 is carried on where such building is on the immediate vacancy of such land, and that land is assessed to land revenue in India or is subject to the local rate assessed and collected by the officer of the government as such, or where the land is not so assessed to land revenue or subject to local rate, it is not situated in any area as specified in clause 22 subclause 3 A and B, and the end is required as a dwelling house or as a storehouse or other outbuilding by receiver of the rent or revenue or the cultivator or the receiver of the rent in kind by the reason of his connection with the land. Any income derived from sapling or seedling grown in the nursery but shall not include income derived from any building land referred to in subclause C arising from the use of such building or land for any purposes including letting for residential purpose or for the purpose of any business or profession other than agriculture falling under subclause A or B. Any income arising from the transfer of land referred to in clause 22 subclause 3 subsection 3 clause A or clause B. Amalgamation in relation to the company means the merger of the one or more the companies with another companies, or the merger of two or more companies from one company by company or company which so merge being referred to as the amalgamated company, or the companies and the company with which they merge or is formed as the result of such merger being referred to as the amalgamated company in such manner that all the property of the amalgamated company or the companies immediately before the amalgamation become the property of the amalgamated company by virtue of amalgamation. All the liability of the amalgamated company or the company immediately before the amalgamation becomes the liability of the amalgamated company by virtue of amalgamation. Shareholder holding not less than 3/4 in the value of the shares in the amalgamating company or the companies other than the shares already held therein immediately before the amalgamation by a nominee for the amalgamated company or its subsidiary become the shareholders of the amalgamated company by virtue of amalgamation, otherwise than as a result of acquisition of property of one company by another company pursuant to the purchase of such property to the other company as a result of distribution of such property to the other company after winding of the first mentioned company. So this is the definition of the amalgamation in Income Tax Act 2025. So if you have any queries regarding this definition, please refer our guidance note that will be issued shortly on the website, which will also be going to be declared. So if you have any query, you can please let us know in the comment box, or you can also write the mail on gupta.associate120422@gmail.com, which is also the mode of communication for us, so that you can communicate with your question or query through that medium. Or this is the only two mediums we are now available to with us for making any query on the portal, so that you can make the queries. And we will going to continue with the next definition, that is annual fully approved tribunal approved gratuity funds. So all these things we will continue one by one in the next video. Today we are summing up with the video, and now we will come back with a new video. Thank you in this video for watching this video till now. And we are very much excited that how the next video will be. So please keep watching, and just sharing this video to your family and friends. That is, we are grateful for your and don't forget to like the video, because it gives us motivation for making such more videos. Thank you.